Custom lobbies. They may seem good for Spellbreak all around, but I do have a few concerns that I want to talk about. If you didn't know, there is a new patch today with a bunch of different balance changes and quality of life changes. But one of the biggest things they added is custom lobbies. We're going to talk about both the pros and the cons of what it means to have custom lobbies in Spellbreak and what I think it's going to do for the future of Spellbreak. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and check out the Twitch stream down in the description below. And if you're using the Epic Games launcher, you can throw my creator code APOSTLE in the store while you're buying more gold to get skins and stuff. If you do that, a part of the proceeds go to me, so I'd really appreciate if you do. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Patch notes. Many things have changed. Biggest announcement is custom lobbies. Yeah, customs. Good, bad, ugly, everything, all of it, maybe, I don't know. It's gonna get real awkward. You come into my stream and it gets real awkward no matter what, okay? I was born in the awkward. You know what I mean? Yeah, so customs were announced. Custom lobbies for you competitive players out there, or people who just want to get some of their friends in a private lobby and throw some spells. Start slinging the spells around. If you're looking to 1v1, you're gonna be sorely disappointed because you need at least 6 people to start a custom lobby. Probably because server costs. That's the only reason I would think that they would make it so you can't have a bunch of tiny lobbies. So you can't really 1v1 unless you get a solid group of people together, which is okay. That's fine with me, I guess. Eventually we'll get there. But you can still do some cool stuff. Like, I'm excited to do some, like, interesting YouTube things with the customs. You wanna get wind spammed? 'Cause I don't have another gauntlet. I mean, I have frost, but I went right through him. Hey, I want to tap you. There you go. Hit him with a little tap. Yeah, you can only do custom Dominion games, which makes sense, I guess. I don't know why you would really want to do custom BR. I don't have that many friends, so I wouldn't be able to do it. The way that it works is you select custom lobby, basically under the Dominion tab. There's like ranked, unranked, and then customs now. And I believe they said one person is like the leader and sets up a lobby with whatever they want. They can choose the map. They set it up with the right settings that they want, the server locations, stuff like that. And then they get a code. And so what you do is you get the code and you get 3 people on your team if you're doing 3v3s. Get 3 people on your team, 3 people on another team. And then you send the code to the other team, and then they can queue up into the same lobby as you, and you can do whatever you like. Yeah. Da, 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 da. I might die here. Gotta stop messing around so much. I'm gonna get shot in the back. Map, sit still. Map. I don't need to see where we're going. This map really needs attention. Because all I have to do is press M, and then I get to see the map anyways. What was I saying? Something about 3v3s? Yeah, so you get 2 separate teams together. One team is the host, they send the other team the code, and then bam. You queue up, you have the lobby. This person is just too much for me. Just too much for me. Just kidding. Just enough. What does kinda suck in terms of like the competitive scene is that there's no spectator mode yet. It is something that they said that they're gonna bring in the future, so that'll be good. But there's a few little concerns for me. One of the concerns people might think is like grinding XP, but they said specifically that you can't grind XP in it. Oh, also they added a new Dominion map. That's not a concern. That's just, I mean, I'm intrigued. Is intrigued and concerned the same thing? Like blessed and cursed, just one is like, it's just how you interpret it. Is that how that works? This video is getting really off topic, but I guess this is where we're at now. Vocab in the Hollowlands. Alright, but yeah, Banehelm. Biggest map yet. Gonna be fun. I'm excited to see Banehelm because I don't get a lot of fighting in Banehelm in general. So it'll be a cool new place to fight, just overall. But there is some concerns. Obviously, the pros would be, we got custom maps. We got the competitive scene able to set up their own lobbies without having to like Q snipe each other. And have any like RNG in it, basically. They just send each other a code and look, they're in the same lobby. So that's nice. Really good for the competitive scene. But my biggest concern is queues. They really need to bring in like a good amount of new players to be able to support this, because the more different ways you can play Spellbreak, the more people that you need to be able to fill lobbies, right? And queue times are already kind of long right now, depending on your rank. But especially if you're in the higher ranks, they're pretty long. But I guess a lot of people in the higher ranks are competitive players and will be using custom lobbies instead. But I'm not one of those people, so that kind of concerns me. So that when I queue up, it's going to be hard for me to find a game because a lot of these people are going to be setting up scrims and stuff. So it's a little bit worrisome that like we won't be able to have a good BR game, we won't be able to have good Dominion games if they don't bring in lots of new people. And even if they do bring in lots of new people, it's still gonna take time for people to get good enough to compete at the higher levels where the queue times are really scuffed. So I guess we'll see. Hopefully they do more marketing. I always say that. No matter how much marketing they do, hopefully they do more. But they just did a few YouTube videos, which tend to do pretty well. I noticed a little bump in players, but they didn't do any crazy marketing yet. But it seems like they started a marketing campaign over the last 2 weeks to bring in more people, which is good. But that's really my main concern with customs, is like, how is it going to affect the lobbies, especially at high levels, for people who don't want to play custom lobbies. Here, teleport right back there. Oh, that's where you are, huh? You're dead. Let's clean up this lobby. Let's clean it up. Little slap here, little slap there. I think BR will still be fine. BR will still have a good amount of players in it, because BR has become the more casual mode already with Dominion. I would love to get a ranked BR eventually, but they really need a big influx of players to make that work. So hopefully they're really banking on getting a new influx of players, because introducing Dominion and then introducing custom games is a big requirement out of their player base, numbers wise. So hopefully they can pump that up and make these custom lobbies, make them work, you know? I mean, the custom lobbies are going to work. There's no doubt in my mind that the custom lobbies are going to do fine. It's the rest of the lobbies that I'm worried about. Just throw down multiple firewalls on top of each other. Yeah, the patch with customs will come out, will probably already be out by the time that you guys see this video. Comes out tomorrow at 12 Eastern. It'll definitely be up or almost up when you guys see this. But one of the biggest like benefits out of these custom lobbies is they can start leaning, or hopefully they start leaning a little bit more into like having creative servers similar to Fortnite. I think Spellbreak has that potential that like Warcraft 3 had when they invented MOBAs, or H1Z1 had, where H1Z1 was able to kind of create Battle Royale, right? I think H1Z1 was first for Battle Royales, but I know it stemmed from having custom like creative lobbies that you can mod, and I think we may be able to get something like that out of Spellbreak. I think with the combat being the way that it is, if they allow people to make their own modes through these custom lobbies eventually, it would be absolutely massive for the game, and possibly even create a new genre. of video games. Give me your face. Bop, bop. We'll tap, we'll tap. I guess we'll see over the next coming weeks how this plays out for lobbies and queue times. I've been playing a lot more BR over Dominion. I've been playing a little bit of Dominion, but I just enjoy BR. I enjoy the BR game mode. It feels like every fight is more important, where Dominion kind of waters down. When you respawn, it kind of waters down the importance of every fight. You're not necessarily forced to play as smart. So that's a little bit of an oof on Dominion's part. But Dominion also got some changes that's going to make it so it feels a little bit more competitive. As of right now, Dominion doesn't feel super important to get the win. And I think as they touch on the accolades and the rank system more, it'll become more and more important, which I think this next accolade that they came out with made it so wins are worth like 1,300 points or something like that. And I think the max entry cost is like 1,200. So they like lowered everything else and made it much more focused on the win. So hopefully it gets a little bit more objective based. Where is this guy? I think he's over here. Ow. No, literally right there. What is this guy doing? Is he an invis toxicologist? He's gotta be, right? Come here, guy.
Time to move. The spell storm's closing.
This guy really wants to win. Thought he was gonna be right there. Gonna have some of your shields. Though, apparently. Apparently I don't want to be there. Why are you running? Come here. This fight's a little bit worrisome. I really don't want to lose this. I don't think I'm going to, but... Got him. I had like 1 HP. 17 kills apparently. Almost 3,000 damage. I don't know. What do you guys think about bringing in custom lobbies to Spellbreak at this point? Let me know, YouTube. Chat, I'm not talking to you right now. I'm talking to YouTube, okay? Thanks for watching.